Hi, Mr Wright here. This summer's IGCSE exams are fast approaching. Make sure you're ready to get your best grade by joining one of my live revision sessions. Scan the QR code on the screen or click the link in the description. Right, let's get on with today's question. Simultaneous equations, but simultaneous equations when one is quadratic. Now these tend to come up on one of the two papers every year. I've got a playlist on these, so if you want to practice these, leave me a question in the comments and I'll give you the link to the playlist. Right, here we go. This was a question 22, so we're in grade 8, grade 9 territory. Let's have a look. We've got to solve these simultaneous equations. Now kindly, they've already given us an expression for one of the variables. They've already told us that y is x plus 2, so I'm going to substitute that straight into the top equation, just being careful not to mess up my algebra. So x squared plus 3 times x plus 2 plus y squared, or y is x plus 2, that's x plus 2 squared. I'll write it out like that, because then I won't mess up expanding the brackets. Now it's quite a nice one here, because there aren't any negative signs, look. So there are a few traps which aren't going to come up in this question. X squared plus 3x plus 6, carefully does it, plus x squared, plus, I'm going to get 2x and 2x, that gives me 4x, plus 2 times 2 is 4, equals 7. Tidy up the left-hand side. I've got 2x squared, 3x and 4x gives me plus 7x, 6 and 4, that gives me 10, equals 7. Let's just check that we're happy with that. 2x squared, 7x plus 10, nice. Now, it's a quadratic equation. I'm going to set it equal to 0. Now I can either look to factorize, which I'm going to, because it's got to be 2x and x, hasn't it? And it's got to be plus and plus, and it's got to be 1 and 3, or 3 and 1. I can see it's going to be 3 and 1. So I've chosen to factorize that, and hence get my two values for x. Now you didn't have to choose to factorize. You could have used the formula, or if you've got a calculator which will solve the quadratic equation for you, then I guess you could have used that function too. But that is my solution to the quadratic equation. So I've got two possible values for x. If x is minus a half, I'm going to get a value for y. Remember, y equals x plus 2, which would be minus a half plus 2, which is 3 over 2. Or if x equals minus 3, then y is x plus 2. I'm getting that equation from up here, look. And y would be minus 3 plus 2, which would be minus 1. So my two answers are, how does it want me to, it hasn't specified how to give my two answers. So what I must do is I must show that I appreciate that I've actually got two answers, and each one is made up of a pair. So I could do that, x equals minus 3 and y equals minus 1, and do that and put boxes around them to appreciate that they're a pair. Or I could have given them, I guess, in terms of coordinates, like that and like that. Either way, that's 5 marks for you on a grade 8, grade 9 question, but a doable one, and one which we know is one on a topic which we expect to come up at least once on every pair of papers. I hope you found that useful, and if you did, hit like, give me some positive feedback, and tell me in the comments, how's your revision going, and is there anything I can do to help you get your best grade this summer? Thanks for watching. See you in the next film.